there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to our July Paper Pumpkin Kit reveal. This kit is called On My Mind. It's a super cool kit. We're going to be opening it up. I'll show you all the goodies that's inside, and we'll actually make these 3 cards. There's 3 of each contained, all the supplies you need for 3 of each of these cards that we're going to make today. They are absolutely adorable, and I have great news. This is actually very rare lately, and that is that the refills to this kit are, as of this moment, available in my online store. The reason why I say this is rare is because the last time we had kit refills, they sold out within a day before the day was out, and the past 2 kits we have not even had refills for because the kits sold out. So if you love this kit, if you love what you see, you can get the refills for it in my online store now if you act fast. So just a heads up there. And also, the full kits, which includes the ink pad and the stamp sets, I'm giving away 4 of. And I'll be doing 2 live immediately following this broadcast and 2 on the replay on August 5th. I'll draw those on August 5th. So whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay doesn't matter. As long as you leave a comment by August 5th, you will be entered to win. And if you're watching live, I'll be drawing the first 2 at the end of this broadcast, and I will put those on my stampwithtami.com blog winners page. If you are not familiar with what Paper Pumpkin is, it's awesome! It is an all-inclusive crafting kit. They come once a month. You need to subscribe by the 10th of the month to Paper Pumpkin on my blog, stampwithtami.com, and click the Paper Pumpkin tab. Or click the link in this video's description. I like to make it really easy for you. So the links are all in the video's description. And everything's included in this kit. It's so much fun. I do 2 videos with each monthly Paper Pumpkin. One is the reveal of what the actual kit is and how to make it. And the next one will be an alternate project for the supplies that are in the kit to do something a little bit different and outside the box. Because sometimes we love it and sometimes we want to go do something different off-roading with it. Also, I have these great PDF downloads on my blog. You can purchase our stamp cases in my online store. And I have back all the way through the last, I want to say 11 months, almost a year back, of inserts that go right into that. You print them off on your printer, just download it from my blog and put it inside the kit, inside that case. And then you can store them on your shelf with all the rest of your sets. It makes it super easy to be able to find that stamp set, because each kit has an exclusive stamp set that goes along with it. And since we're talking about kits and subscribing by the 10th of the month, currently the kit that we're in the period for is the August kit. So you have until August 10th to subscribe for this and get a splash of autumn color. It looks amazing, and I have some sneak peeks on my blog on the resource page for this video. Click on the link in the video's description or go to stampwithtami.com and click on Paper Pumpkin. And there's a neat thing coming up with the August kit, and that is they're going to be gift bags, decorative gift bags for fall, and there will be an add-on that you could purchase if you wanted to. You don't have to. It's not necessary for the Paper Pumpkin, but if you wanted to make cards instead of bags or cards and bags, you can purchase this add-on and expand your Paper Pumpkin kit. How cool is that? I thought that was an awesome idea. So anywho, you want to subscribe by the 10th, and if you want to make bags and cards, you can probably do it with the same kit, or you can purchase 2 kits. You can subscribe and get 2 kits. I have all the information on subscribing and the August sneak peeks on my blog. All right, let's pop down to the table and take a look at what we have here. And welcome aboard, everybody. It's great to see you guys. I'm happy to be back and stamping again, and I love the Paper Pumpkin. It's a great way to get my feet wet. This is great for beginners, but they're also great when you're, on the run, on the go, when you just need that little craft therapy, that little dose of crafting that keeps you sane. So, and here, I'm just getting back from vacation, trying to get everything in order, and of course I want something that's fun and easy and keeps me crafting, but I don't have to think too much about it because I've got so much other things getting in order. So this is the exclusive stamp set that's coming in this July kit. And it's got some great sayings in it. It's got happy birthday, you've been on my mind, you're the best, hello friend. So it's good for multiple occasions, which is great, right? Because we want to be able to use stamps. But I love the little font on that on my mind. And then we've got a seashell and we've got a little medallion there. So great little stamp set that comes with that. And then we've got this little flyer that talks about this kit. Now, here's something really cool with the July kit that they've never ever, Stampin' Up's never done this before, and that is they are coordinating this kit with not one, but 3 suites that are in the annual catalog. And you don't need any of these suites due to the kit, but it means that we can expand our kits, right? We have more options. So if we want to do something outside the box or super embellish or add on, the coordinating products are also available in my online store. So the suites are the Woven Thread, Garden Lane, and Come Sail Away suites. And also, if you take advantage of that or the kit refills or anything else before the end of July, the bonus days coupons apply. So that you get $5 off of a $50 order. You get a $5 coupon. Sorry, it's not $5 off. It's a $5 coupon to use next month. You can accumulate them, use them all in one order in August. They're pretty awesome. So that's a pretty good deal. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're loving what you're seeing and you want to expand on more or check out these suites a little bit more. That's where you'll find the information. Okay. So opening up, we've got this pretty little, it's like a little present, right? It's way more fun to get in your mail than bills. Let me just say, my favorite thing to get in the mailbox. Okay, so we've got this little project kit. On the top here, we've got a picture of what we're going to be making today. And inside of this has the instructions. Butterfingers, the instructions on how to make it. So if you weren't able to catch the video, if you don't have, you don't have your phone or your internet available when you're making the kit, these work, but you don't need them right now, right? Because I'm going to show you how to make them. And I'm especially going to show you what not to do, because those are the main reasons why you watch my videos, right? It's not to learn how to make stuff. It's to learn how to either cover your mistakes or what not to do when you're crafting. On the back, it shows us all of the supplies that are in this kit. So let's just go through them really quickly. Let's show off what's in there. We already looked at the stamp set that's in there. We're loving that. And we've got a pack of mini glue dots. So even the adhesives are in there. Let's just flip this puppy over. Right, Julie? Let's see what the instructions I make do with it. We'll just see if we go off-roading with this one or not. You know I'm going to go off-roading. It's, I don't know if you're one of those people, but I certainly am, that reading instructions, I'll get through step 1, 2, and then I just got to look at the picture. And sometimes it comes out the same and sometimes it doesn't, but there's no right or wrong, right? So for those of you who are rule followers, the instructions are there. And those of us who just like to look at the pictures are there. There's a little something for everybody. So we've got some linen thread. We'll start with that. All right, they're calling my name right here with these sequins. Look at these. These look like they're Bermuda Bay. Let me look at or Balmy Blue. I'm looking at the coordinating colors, and it says Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Sahara Sand, Seaside Spray, and Terracotta Tile. Oh, and we have got a Pretty Peacock ink spot. So these little ink spots are great. And they are, let's see, here we go. The little ink spots are great. You can travel with them. They ink up just like a regular ink spot. And they're also great if you're a beginner and don't have a full size, but you can use our re-inkers in them, which is also great if that one runs low. Same re-inkers that re-ink the full size. Yeah, I got some fans out there that are just looking at the pictures. Okay, so these are foam pop dots, dimensional, Stampin' Dimensionals. So we'll be using those. That's another form of adhesives that come in here. And the last one, this is different, and I kind of liking it. These are adhesive rings. So there's 3-dimensional adhesive rings. Can you see that ring in there? It's going to be a circle. Oh, can't wait to see what we do with that. All right, so next up, let's see, we've got card bases. Let's jump right to those. It says we've got 3 of them because we have 3 different card designs that we're making. We'll just make one of each today. Okay, so here's the first one. There's all kinds of stuff mixed in, all kinds of fun goodies mixed in with there. So the first one here, it looks like this is going to be the front of a card. Then we have our insert and then a solid Mossy Meadow background. So that's going to be card 1. We'll just call it card 1. And then card 2, this one's got a little texture on it. This is like a crumb cake almost craft look. And it's got some fun, look at that, fun little texture on the front. And card number 3 is another printed. This one looks like Sahara sand print with a little pattern on the background, just a really subtle one. And then we've got some solid Sahara sand on the back. Okay, so there's 3 of each. So we have supplies in here to make 9 cards. And in addition to the 9 cards, here's another beautiful thing that Stampin' Up! Always includes when there's a card, when these are cards that the kit is designed to make, and that is the envelopes. So here's the envelopes. Now here's another fun thing that they often do. They're matching envelopes, right? So this envelope actually matches that Come Sail Away suite on the inside. So there's 3 of those, and that goes with the Come Sail Away card that we're going to make. I'm pretty excited that they're doing this. I hope they do more of this because it really does make it fun when I'm making my alternate projects that I have a lot to work with. And then this one looks like it's going to coordinate with the Woven Heirlooms suite. And our last batch of envelopes, 9 envelopes for the kit, is the stripes. And that one is the garden, is it the garden? I've already drawn a blank. Garden Lane suite. Garden Lane suite. And Woven Thread. Woven Heirlooms is the name of the stamp set in it, but Woven Thread is the name of the other suite. Sorry for that. Okay, so fun envelopes. Put those aside. Now, actually, let's leave them out so you guys can see. You want to see everything in here, right? You want to see all the goodies that we get. So there's 9 of those. Not sure I'm fanning them well, but you get the hint. Okay, so then we've got laser cut sheets. There is quite a few of those. So we've got one here that looks like this is going to go with the Woven Thread suite. These are some die cuts here. Looks like there's another 3 pre-printed pieces here that look like these are going to go with the, I'm going to say these are going to go with the Garden Lane suite. And just put that right there. Then we've got 3 pre-printed die cuts here with the sailboat. These are going to coordinate with the Come Sail Away suite. So 3 of each of those go with each card. And then we've got some little extras here, extra little die cuts that are going to go with it. I love this. By the way, we have a die cut that matches this little wheel. And so that's super fun. Actually, I think we have die cuts that match most of these. So if you want more, you can actually get the die and make them. And then we've got a sheet of tag banners for the cards. So we'll be stamping on these in just a minute. And did we cover it all? Let's see. We've gone through, oh, wait. Somewhere along the line, I'm missing 3 silver paper clips. Not quite sure where I threw those, but according to this, they're somewhere in my kit. I see it. It says 3 silver paper clips right there. Did you see them on my table? If not, we'll improvise. And if anybody else has anything that's missing from their kit when they open it up, contact Stampin' Up! Directly. No need to post it online everywhere. Just contact Stampin' Up! They are so good about anything like that. They're awesome. They always take care of us. But they don't always monitor online. That's not really what their things are for. So posting it there doesn't actually get you the replacements you need. And I don't see mine, so I'm going to go without them. And if they turn up, they turn up. If not, I'll just contact them later. Okay. So with that, let's start some stamping. It's in with the linen thread. All right. I don't see that, though. I got this was the baggie the linen thread came in. But I didn't see anything else in there. Unless maybe I dumped them. Which totally could be. They could turn up. We'll see. I'm sure I can make it without them. Unless I was looking in the linen thread, too, to see maybe if they got stuck in there, but I still don't see them. All right, let's get stamping. So what we're gonna do is pop out one of each of these tags. We're gonna make one of each. If you're gonna do the whole kit, you'd probably want to assembly line stamp and do them all together if you want to. But we're just gonna do one of each here so we can show how to make them. Gonna get one of each of these card bases. so we've got card bases out. And I'm just going to put one of each of these aside because I'm assuming that we're going to need these two. Because that's probably why they gave them to us, right? And that would probably be a good reason why they would give them to us, because we're going to be using them. Okay. Whoops. All right, so next up, let's see what the instructions say. All right, any guesses on when I'm going to start going off-roading on these instructions? We're going to start with step 1. We have 6 steps. And the first step is to stamp the greetings. So stamping the greetings, normally if this is your first paper pumpkin, you are going to get a block, one acrylic block to put your stamps on. So you just put them on, put your stamps on the block, stamp it, clean it off, and put them away, and then put another one on. You just reuse the same block over and over. If you are a regular subscriber, you just get one with your first kit, but you can purchase more of these blocks in my online store. So I have several here just to make it go a little quicker. I brought a couple little extras down here in the studio. Okay, so start with our, and this is again the pretty peacock is the theme for all of them. So let's go ahead and start our stamping. We're going to start with Happy Birthday. Always need birthday cards. That one's going to go on the rectangular. It's got a little gold foil around it too, so that's kind of fun. Adds a little element to it. So we've got Happy Birthday. And the next one says, look, it's like invisible ink. Did you see that? You've been on my mind. And You've Been on My Mind is going to go on this larger tag. And now you do not have to stamp these exactly the same. I'm only stamping what they have on theirs. But if you wanted to make all sympathy cards, all birthday cards, or even use a different greeting altogether, you can use whichever you want on these. These are pretty much every single one of these could be all occasion cards for any occasion. In fact, sometimes people just leave this part blank, make the cards, and then stamp the greeting later when they have an occasion and they don't necessarily have time to stamp. Okay, so we've got everything stamped. We got some bets there on when I'm going to go off. Between step 2 and 3, I'm seeing. That's a pretty darn good bet on that one too. Okay, so step 2 says layer the elements using adhesive dots and the dimensionals and 10 inches of twine to tie a bow to the paper clip. Okay, so we're going without the paper clips since I either lost them or didn't get them, which is totally fine. We can do that. So whoever said step 2 might be correct there, because we might just go off-roading and work without those. So there's a little ruler down here. Handy, right? So it said we're going to use 10 inches of twine. There's 9 inches there, so we'll cut 10 inches. And I think let's see how many cards use that. Every single one of them has a bow there. So I'm just going to cut 3 off. The linen thread, step 2. Ask them what step we're on. What step that is. It is step 2. Okay, so layer elements, and I'm just going to go ahead and tie little bows in each of these, and we're just going to stick them on with a glue dot since I don't have the paper clips. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Diane, that the paper clips were in the bag with the linen thread, but my bag for the linen thread is empty, so if they fell out on the table, I don't currently see them, but that's okay. We can make these without them, honestly. I actually might even prefer it without them. I'm not a fan of the paper clips. Is it okay for me to say that? I don't know. It just looks too like I found office supplies to me. Sometimes I like staples in my cards, but paper clips, I don't know. Unless they're really pretty decorative ones, I'm not usually a fan. I'm sorry if I was just off the camera there. Going on my little paper clip rant. I know, but a lot of people are, so I don't want to offend anyone with paper clips there. But I'm okay without them, actually. Okay, so then it says, let's see, we're going to attach. So let's look and see what our cards look like. And it says to go ahead and attach our elements. So we will start with this one. Somebody else saved them and didn't use them. All right, so the first one is our Come Sail Away sweet card. So it looks like these are the pieces. I like that they kept the pieces together that go with each. You know, they were all on one, all the Come Sail Away are on one sheet. In fact, before I go ahead and attach them, let's go ahead and look at each of those individually. Oh, this one even comes with clouds. How cute is that? Haha, you're right. I'm already off-roading. Did you see that? I already shot the instructions. But I may not be done. I might actually come back to it. Let's see. So that one will be our happy birthday card. We'll go ahead and put that there and a little bow. But we'll come back to that in just a second. Let's line everybody up. So the next one is our woven threads card. So it's got this little designer paper pattern element, and then these are like got a banner here, a little decorative banner, and a little decorative, maybe two banners there. One of these cute little steering wheels. I'm heading back to the first card. I forgot to punch out a little cutie there. All right, and for the woven threads, I think that's it. And then the last one is the Garden Lane card. And that one we're going to have these little doodads. These two little doodads came with it. Okay. So let's see. You're the Best is going with Garden Lane, and You Are on My Mind is going with our woven threads. Okay, so go ahead and start attaching those pieces. You know what, Beth? I think I like all these pieces together for the same. She says she likes all the pieces together because she doesn't read the instructions to see what goes where. So let's go ahead and put some clouds down. These little clouds that go on this Come Sail Away. Does that make you want to sing a stick song? Every time I hear that, I'm like, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. No? Am I the only one? Oh, sorry if I got that song stuck in your head, and if you're too young to remember that one, look it up. It's a good one. All right, so the circle is going to go right about there. Cute. And then, let's see, this looks like it layers underneath the tag. I'm going to back out just a little bit, if that's okay with you guys. Well, if your pieces were bent, Pam, contact Stampin' Up. They are really good about fixing that. Sometimes those things just can't be helped. Sometimes it just happens. But, like I said, 1-800-STAMP-UP, they're awesome. Probably, if it were me and I have lost my, or actually I didn't lose them. I don't think I got those paper clips, but I would contact them and say that, you know, I'd lost the paper clips if I actually wanted them. But I think I'm okay without them. Okay, so did this go on a different? Yeah, this goes to a different card, I think. Just happen to be sitting there. All right, so we've got a sailboat. I'm sticking these guys down with Stampin' Dimensionals. I feel like I want to pop that sailboat up, though. How was your senior prom song? That's awesome. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I love Sticks. That was my very first concert that I ever went to, was the Sticks Mr. Roboto tour. I think I was 13. My dad took me. Okay, so I'm assuming these little round foam pieces go with that steering wheel since they are exactly the right size. Just want to make sure I get it on there right. Okay, so that's going to go right over here. I'm popping this one up. I don't know if you're supposed to pop it up, but I am. So we're taking those dimensionals. Well, I'm not the only one that doesn't use clips. You know what? For those of you who use clips, they are adorable. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to upset anyone. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's all personal preference. Okay. That is going to kind of layer right over the center. And then we don't have a paper clip, but let's go ahead and stick, oops, sorry, didn't you just take that off? Stick this one in case you're noticing here. They do come with a sheet of mini glue dots, but I really like the roll better. So I'm using the roll for mine. Okay, so it looks like that kind of, I'm gonna just make it go where I want it to go. There. Okay, and some sequins. Because we gotta use the sequins, right? I love these guys. There's 2 different colors on here, by the way. There's a darker, and I think maybe these are, one of them is Pool Party, even though it didn't have Pool Party listed, and the other sequin on there says it's, maybe it's Pretty Peacock, actually. That might be it. Well, I don't see the sequins listed on here. Anywho, alright. It's not as important as sticking them on, right? Because we love them, but I'm not sure which color to use on which card. I thought I'll use should I use the lighter one on this card? Yeah, let's go ahead and use the lighter one. There's a whole bunch of them on here. I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm using the Take Your Pick tool to stick these on. If you don't have one, oh, you need it. Okay. I see the sequins on all the cards. Somebody's asking if they are for the boat, but I see them on everything. And I don't know. I'm putting 3 on this card just because I like things in 3s. So that is the first card. So off-roading, right? I'll go back and see if I missed any steps after. All right, next up, we've got our Woven Threads card. Let's go ahead and stick that. You know what? I'm even cheating here. I think it's supposed to use the mini glue dots for the centerpiece, but I'm taking some snail because I just happen to have it handy. And I love my snail. And then it looks like this. I'm sticking these right to the back of the banner so they line up exactly how I want them to line up. I don't know if you're supposed to stick it to the card or not, but personally I like it to. So, well, I know I'm off-roading with the twine. I didn't have much of a choice on that one, but I kind of like mine better. Don't tell Stampin' Up that. Hey, I can make anything work. You know, when you're on the road and you're stamping and you're missing your supplies, I can make anything work. All right, and this looks like that goes down at maybe a little bit of an angle. That, and then this one maybe goes at a little angle on top, so you kind of got that little cute little banner look here. Maybe get sequins instead of paper clips. Yeah, maybe. All right, and then this will go down with some Stampin' Dimensionals as well. You didn't put your sequins down, Peggy. Well, you can always go back and do that. No biggie. That's the easiest thing because that's the last step. But you gotta have the bling. That's my favorite part. Hey, it's what I'm here for, right? Okay. So we're gonna stick that right in the center. You've been on my mind. Now a Willie Nelson song is coming up. You're always on my mind. I promise I'm not going to sing in. I can't make any promises. That's bad of me. I'm not making any promises, but I'll try not to sing again. It's a stamping show. I don't want to get gonged or booed off. Okay, so we're just going to stick that one up top. Cute. And, well, of course, I'm putting sequins on this one too, right? Let's use these darker ones. Whoops. Jumped off on me. Let's see one over here. My goodness. You guys are like little leapfrogs. Jumping all over the place. And 3. Because I feel like I don't even know if that's where they had them positioned, but I just feel like things need to be in 3s. Okay, so that was card number 2. And on to card number 3. And let's see, this one, I'm using that snail again. I'm cheating with the snail. This is double-sided tape if you're new a crafter. Oh, it's my favorite. I know everybody kind of has their own personal preference. Some people like the liquid glue. Mini glue dots are necessary for certain pieces, but that snail is just really my favorite. Okay, so this looks like it attaches right on underneath here. Oh, that's sweet. Your father-in-law built his own sailboat and you gave that to him. You know what? You can sneak into his house later and attach those sequins when he's not looking. Oh, I'm sure he loved it no matter what, sequins or no sequins. All right, so this one I'm going to attach with those mini glue dots. And that looks like it goes right over here on the edge. I'm sorry, those weren't mini glue dots. Those were Stampin' Dimensionals. My bad. And I can already tell that I'm going off-roading, right? I can already tell I'm not following what they did, but that's okay. You guys are okay with that? Because I'm totally okay with it. Okay. Okay, so we've got, looks like we've got 2 of these little foliage pieces on each of these cards for the Garden Lane card. So it looks like there was one on top and one on the bottom. Okay, and that's kind of tucking it underneath. And then kind of popping it on top there. So it's a little over under. And then one of these little sprigs. I'm just going to put some adhesive on the bottom end of this little sprig here and stick that up and under as well. So they're kind of layered together. And we're going to take our last little bow that we tied. If you had a hard time understanding the directions, Beth, I am here for you. I don't know, mine look kind of similar, sort of. And I didn't read the directions. Whoever said I was going off-roading at step 2, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's see what they say. They do have, yeah, they do have the steps here. Layer elements, adhesive dots, dimensionals, wrap twine around the panel. Okay, so I didn't do that part. Didn't wrap twine around the panel of the Your Best card. I just put a bow on there. So that step I skipped. But I do have a bow on mine, so it's cute. I like it. And adhere the sequence. So we're close. We're kind of close, right? It does say this particular card, and let's see if I can find it on here. It has here. Let me just zoom in real quickly so you can see what the instructions say to do. It says to wrap that twine around that panel, this panel right here, and then tie it in a knot before you attach it. So that's one I missed. I'm still okay with it. All right, what color should we use on this one? The darker? Let's go with the darker. Just because. No particular reason. And again, I just feel like things need to be odds. So we need 3 on here. Boom. 3 little sequins. Our cards are complete. They look adorable. And these are, let me just pop it right back up there in case you missed, if I can find it, in case you missed this, these coordinate with 3 suites that are in the annual catalog. They're in my online store. You can purchase the coordinating pieces if you want to go further. For example, when I do my alternates, there's a good chance that I'm gonna take these a little bit further and go outside the box. And use some of the pieces that are in the suites to kind of expand on the kit, give it some more mileage. I can't promise that because I don't quite know yet what I'm going to do with it, but let's bounce back down, and here is what we've got. Whoops, too close. There we go. here's what we got. So right now we are looking at the July 2019 On My Mind Paper Pumpkin Kit. We just put these together. There are, just a quick reminder, there are refill kits available in my online store while they last, and I don't expect them to last long. These are adorable, so I do expect them to sell it quickly. If you would like refills, you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but you can subscribe and pause. There is a little loophole there. I didn't tell you that. But you don't want to, because you want that August kit, right? That August kit was phenomenal, and that one you're going to be able to add on to as well. And that's the first time we've had that option. And without the stamp set and the ink pad, this is what the refill will look like. These are the supplies that we just used on this kit. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will be back with alternate projects sometime over the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. And I will be back on Saturday with our Stampin' Demonstrator group's blog hop. I have got an awesome project for that. That's all I'm saying for now. So stay tuned on Saturday morning, and that will be my my next video tutorial. Thanks.